I can't even secure a farm. I, I need, I need to do things. I think it might actually be a good idea to start a tree farm, actually, because thinking of it, I can get food quicker if I can get some leaves and put them in a composter, because then I can get bone meal and then I can do things, because a spider spawner is not going to do anything for me. I can't even use the eyes in the composter because for some reason they overlooked that and didn't think, oh yeah, you can decompose food, because apparently that's just not a thing in Jeb's mind, or whoever came up with the composter. I don't know. When it came out, I wasn't exactly religious to Minecraft. I was kind of just knew it existed. Um, where where is the saplings I had? Oh, I can't get used to anything in this texture pack, even though I've been playing with it like for a while before I decided to do this. It's like this is the Chroma Hills texture pack, which hasn't been updated yet and is still on the previous version of Minecraft, but it's fine. The guy said he's going to be doing it at some point soon. When that some point soon is, I don't know. He did say on Twitter, so it's probably going to happen eventually. My mess of a farm. Oh my god. Nothing is organized, I hate it. Right, so we're going to start growing trees. And then I need to make a pair of shears. You know what? This is going to be the first thing I organize. We're not going to make this look terrible. We're going to make this look fine. So I need to dig some holes and make a nice cobblestone around every single sapling. We do that. Okay. I like that I'm listening to Sonic right now. It's just perfect for digging holes, I think. I mean, to be honest, the Sonic soundtrack is good. It is good. Although it is a bit weird that nothing is playing right now. It's just gone into silence. Oh no, I can hear Minecraft music rising up. Yep, okay. So Minecraft is now playing while I'm playing Minecraft. Only makes sense. I literally smacked together a Spotify playlist of like some of the music that I was just like, yeah, I think this matches Minecraft, like literally 2 seconds ago before I went in the shower. And I think I got things that are good enough. There's a medieval soundtrack, there's Minecraft, all the versions of the soundtrack, including my favorite one, which is the Nether update. Everything about the Nether update soundtrack I love. I don't really like the vanilla, normal, beforehand stuff that much. Like, most of the time I'd mute that stuff when I was younger. I can't be bothered, and I'll just listen to it unless I put something else on. I ran out of dirt and ice. I don't think I needed to put the saplings this far away, but you know what? Just because I did that, I can do a cool weird checkered pattern. There we go. I have no idea what this song is. It's like a weird creepy version of Sweden. For all I know, it could actually be Sweden. It's the end. That's why it's a creepy version of Sweden. Explains everything. I haven't really heard the end music because I don't go there often. I've never really completed the game, which is a bit of a weird one, because I always end up stopping before I get close to that part. It's just something I do. Hello, sad pig. Are you alright, buddy? You are, you just go wander and ignore me. Okay, I see how it is. I thought I could help you here, but no, you don't care. Just as bad as Eeyore. Just as bad. But I think I should be able to start something with this. There is a nearby forest I'm going to cleanse because this thing isn't going to go quick enough. I can't speak English. This thing ain't going to grow quick enough. Although the farm has actually grown. And I have suspicions it's because for some reason from my house it doesn't actually load the area. And I don't know why. And I think it's one of this versions of Minecraft's jankiness. Because to be honest, I don't like this version of Minecraft that much. But I'm forced to play it because I don't have a computer because I poured tea on my laptop like an idiot. So, this is the consequence. I have to play on the version of Minecraft I hate more. I would love it more if I was playing on PC, but to be honest, I don't think I would have been doing this to begin with anyway. I feel like I would have just been stuck in my old mundane routine that I did that was falling apart. Because I'm not good at not falling apart. But things should be fine now. Because otherwise I wouldn't have started trying to stream again. Because I mean, I stopped for no reason whatsoever, just because I felt like it. Do I have iron on me? No, I'm just running towards the forest for no reason then. I'm really not helping my ability to do anything related to food by running towards the thing without the ability to collect food. I need my shears so I can make a better composter, and then my character stops running for some reason. Right. My stacks upon stacks of iron, here they are. Oh yeah. I need 2 pairs of shears, and I need sticks to make an axe. Where did I put the wood? There. And I also I also need to make some composters, and I'll probably make it automated. So I want 2 chests. Do I not have iron on? Oh, I only took out 8. That explains everything. I remember now. 2 hoppers. And 2... we'll just go with 2 more chests. I don't really care about barrels. As much as I like barrels, I'll just ignore it for now. I think I need oak slab. What else do I need to make a composter? I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, it's all slabs. It's only slab. I need more slabs. Where are you? There. Alright, I'll make multiple composters. And then I can line them up. All next to where the farms are. I just died from taking... Oh my god. I was so low on health, I fell 3 blocks and died. Oh no. Oh, that's just great right there. That's just what I wanted. I don't even think it was 3 blocks, I think it was more than that actually. Yeah, I think I fell at least 4 blocks, which to be honest is still just... still not great. Is that an egg? Did I just pick up an egg? Oh yeah, I did. I'll save that. I mean, I do need to encage some chickens at some point. I'll drink some more tea. So, just gonna do that. It's already dark. What? Right, I need this middle one to get my chest. This needs to go away because I just realized I didn't place the hopper. And then I should hopefully have a nice automated one and a non-automated one, or 2 non-automated ones just in case. I mean, I'm probably not going to use them, but you never know. I don't think anything else has grown? No, they're all midgets. Okay, I need to sleep so I don't have to suffer. Oh god, thick bow is coming. Ow! Why do skeletons have such thick bows in this game? Like, their bows are so thick that they make the skeletons look non-existent. Door. And sleep. And the spiders won't get me, because I tamed them with light. Oh god, I slammed that on the desk too hard there. Hello, spider. Please leave me alone. Oh, there's a creeper. There's a creeper. It's fine. He doesn't know I exist. Love it when people don't know I exist. It means I can slip by without being noticed. Okay, right. So we're gonna cleanse this forest of its leaves, and there's just gonna be a load of really tall sticks just stood everywhere. Because I don't want to manually punch down the trees, and I can't be bothered to make an axe right now. My main focus is food. I do not need wood. There you go. Oh, get it. Did I shear? No, I didn't. Okay, I just walked through it and thought I sheared the sunflower. That's fine. At least I didn't waste durability on my finger shearing a sunflower. Because I don't need to, I can just punch it. I have high suspicion the music is actually coming through my mic. Because my Xbox headset does this. I'll play with friends and they can hear my music through the mic. Because I don't think Twitch is actually picking up Spotify. I mean, it fully depends on how clear the music sounds, but that could just be my mic is high quality but terrible at not picking up everything in its surroundings. Although I'm pretty sure I remember my mic does have a bit of noise, but I don't remember. I haven't heard my voice through this mic in ages, and the only time I'm gonna is when I download the VOD for this and put it up on YouTube for later. I mean, to be honest, at least I'll have a video on my channel which hasn't had anything else for a while because I spilled tea on my laptop. I mean, that was the plan to begin with anyway, to do that. I'm not on about spilling tea on my laptop, that wasn't the plan. that was the thing that wasn't planned. Uploading the video on YouTube is the thing that's planned. The tea on laptop was just... It was a sad day. I died inside when it happened, and I've just not been the same since. I miss my baby. And it's now just sat on a shelf, not really alive because it doesn't even turn on. I didn't dry it properly. I just put it upside down on my bed and was like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. No, it wasn't. I was an idiot. I should have gone, oh yes, I spilt tea on my laptop. How do I not do that? How do I undo that? I should have searched up how I do it. Because I was like, oh yeah, it's not going to fit in rice, so how the hell am I supposed to do this? I should have just gotten, oh yeah, okay, find something that tells me how to do it, and then I can do it. But no, I killed my laptop because I was an idiot and left it upside down on my bed. It's never good when you realise your own intelligence is the thing that just makes everything worse for you. So that's what I mined. With the shears I mined some grass. Okay, is there any way... I'll just place the grass here and break it. There we go. I don't want that grass. I don't need it. I've got bone meal for that if I want it. Well, I mean I don't at the moment, but... Oh, I got some seeds in here. I should plant these. And I've got some normal seeds as well. I got iron. Oh, okay, I know what I need. I wanted sticks and we are good. I don't think I've actually done anything on here yet. No. I don't know why I didn't think, oh yeah, I have a bone meal farm. Should make one of those. And I've just done it randomly because I was like, oh yeah, I know how to get bone meal. I wouldn't mind though, hopefully finding some bees at some point in the future, because those would be nice to have. Because then you can look so cool. Oh, it's still going through leaves. Okay. Well, I'll take this bone meal, and I'll just bone meal some carrots. And put them in my hotbar, because my hotbar. Oh, my friend is messaging me. Why is he messaging me? Oh, I misspelled today. That's good. There we go. Let's get Twitch chat. There we go. I'm just gonna plant some carrots. That's grown. What else is grown? I can't tell the difference between fully grown wheat and normal wheat. Like in any texture pack, in vanilla itself, I cannot tell the difference between grown and fully grown. The colours are very similar to me, but there is like a slight difference. I think there's also the additional fact that these ones are like thicker, but I only notice it when they're next to each other. That's the only time I notice it. Other than that, I don't notice it at all. Some more of that. Do I have a hoe on me? Yes, I do. Nice. We're just gonna expand that out. How far is that? 4. Okay, we still got room. Nice. And we put all the pumpkin seeds there. Jesus Christ! What the hell is that song? No, thank you. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to remove that from the playlist because that's just that's some. I don't even like it, to be honest. I was like, oh yeah, we'll put Sonic Colors in, and I think there's only like a few songs that I actually like from Sonic Colors. That one I could 100% say I do not like. I didn't even play Sonic Colors. I just for some reason listen to the music every now and then because I mean it's a Sonic game. I like Sonic. Sonic is something I enjoy. Which is why I'm very sad when Sonic Forces was, like, not as good as it could have been. Like, I don't even think it's worth buying, to be honest. I don't want to buy it. Like, I don't think I will buy it. I watched it, didn't find it that much interesting, and, like, the only thing I liked in it was one song, which is Fist Bump, which, to be honest, is, like, a song that everyone likes, to be honest. I don't think there's many people who don't like Fist Bump. Apart from people who don't like the music from Sonic, and that's about it. What the hell is that? That's gotta be a song from Sonic. Oh yeah, it's a cutscene from Colors, okay. I was gonna say, it sounded really weird. I was like, I swear I didn't put any Mario music in. What? Well, that could be a good idea to put in Mario music, because to be honest, that does also sort of fit the thing, but I think I might have to remove Sonic Colors. Because Sonic Colors is not really something I thought I'd enjoy. I'll keep like the one song I do actually like in that, which is the singing one. But even then, those songs just seem to never really show up when I listen to the soundtrack anyway, but that's fine. If I can get a load of golden carrots will be good for food, and I can work on other things. My foot is in pain, I'm sat on it, ow. Because of that I got distracted and didn't know that I'd already grown that carrot. That's nice. Did I not? I thought I placed that carrot, but apparently not. Okay, this just gives me one carrot back at the moment. Can I get more than one? Why are you despawning the carrot when I place it? Oh, there's Undertale now. Well, okay. I think I've done good enough. What is this? Xbox keeps advertising Sea of Thieves to me. I have literally never shown any interest in the game, so I don't know why it advertises it to me. Have I not got... Oh! Well, that explains it. That's why. It stopped because of any bone meal? Leaves, I don't know. Oh, what have I done to my foot? Oh! You know... It feels like it's detached from my body. Why? That's a weird feeling. It's like I've got someone else's foot. Hopefully it'll get better before I have to go to work, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to cope with having someone else's foot syndrome. That is not an actual medical thing. I can't tell the difference between me and zombies. A different distance between me and zombies, like whenever I fight them. Because I've got my FOV at 90, I think? And I believe that actually makes it so that I end up looking like I'm a million miles away from everything, but I'm not used to that. But I was just like, it just seems really too zoomed in. So I had to FOV it. I don't know. I want to check my FOV actually. I want to see what it is at. I get 90. It's fetching realms information. That's not what I wanted to know. Where is the FOV? Oh, video. Hide paper doll. What? The hell's the paper doll? Sure. I mean, I'll just... Yeah, it is at 90. Okay, yeah, I was right. Although I did play another game where I had to say it higher than that. Why did I do that again? I'm supposed to turn them into golden carrots. Oh, I actually ran out of gold. There we go. I can store those carrots for later. And hopefully in the future I'll be able to get enough to satisfy my need for gold. Especially since one of the things on my list is to make a pigman farm, which is going to be horrible, and I'm going to have to watch a tutorial to do that. Although the one important thing right now to get on that list is to find diamonds, because I need diamonds so I can go to the nether, so I can cry, can build things. What things do I need? Oh yeah, pigman farm, there we go. So I can build that. I need to go to the nether in order to make the pigman farm to make a reliable food source, so then I don't have to sit there and just suffer. And then I need to kidnap villagers, force them to harvest carrots and misfurring them at their team, so that then I can nick the carrot, turn it into a golden carrot with the gold that I have harvested from murdering thousands of pigmen, and continue on my mission for world domination, and we'll be good. I think I'm gonna try and mine in a different direction, because so far mining this direction hasn't given me any diamonds whatsoever. And I'd rather not continue venturing down site that's given me nothing. I've done that before, and I was mining for ages and found 0 diamonds, so it clearly means they're not in that direction. So we'll start mining out this way. I can't remember what song this is from Medieval. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I won't even try. It's Urgino or something. I just said I wouldn't try, but I just tried. either way, I cannot wait for Doom Eternal's DLC for when Andrew Holshalt makes his debut into AAA game music. Although I still question if he's actually gonna make a debut into it, or if he's just gonna be kind of there for a bit. I really hope that in the end all the Doom Eternal fans actually take a liking to Andrew Holshalt, because I like his music. I love his music. I love it more than Mick Gordon's. Yet for some reason everyone's there like, oh, this guy doesn't know how to make music. And it's like, what? Excuse me? Have you not heard the Dusk soundtrack? Have you not heard a Medieval soundtrack? Have you not heard like every other retro FPS shooter that for some reason has Andrew Holshalt making the music for it? Like, are you deaf? Do you just not listen to music? Do you just go, oh, Doom Eternal, I'll only listen to that and nothing else? Goodbye. I had so much iron on me. Oh man, feels bad. No, I think I had all my wood on me as well. Oh. What an idiot. Looks like I'm making myself a sword and then getting prepared to go harvest some wood. When that happens, I'm just mining along, I see diamonds, get distracted by the diamonds, and there's a hole full of lava beneath me for me to just burn my ashes in. With some diamonds, and then you just throw me in lava. It saddens me. I was talking about how much I love Andrew Holshalt, and then the game just decides, hey, you can't love someone else. How dare you? You're not allowed to enjoy someone else's music. Only enjoy Minecraft's. Otherwise, we're going to burn you to cinders. Gimme. Yeah, I got 5 logs, 5 to at least get me started again. Why can't I sprint? Sprint. There we go. I am English, I just can't pronounce words. Oh, come on. There we go. See, the best thing is, as well, is that there's people at my job who can speak better English than me, and they're not even English. So, I mean... It's not great when you're sat there and then someone whose first language isn't English is better at speaking than you. Like, I have not once heard them sit there and fumble words in their mouth for no reason. It's like, it's not even words that are difficult I'll fumble, I'll just fumble any word. I could fumble the word fumble for like no reason. I'm pretty sure before I fumbled the word the at one point. Which just isn't great. Right, we're gonna have to make a safety bridge and crouch the entire way, but at least I found diamonds. All I had to do was go in a different direction and I'd find diamonds. I was in the cursed direction, that's all it was. Or it could just be streaming luck. One of those things has happened. Oh, I mined too close. I'm supposed to follow Captain Sparkle's technique. I'm crouched, why did I get scared? I knew it was there as well. Why did that scare me? How can you even get jump scared by lava? That shouldn't be a possibility. Why does this game scare me so much for like random things? You'd think I was a 2-year-old playing this with how much it scares me. Jesus Christ. Like, my brother gets less scared by this game than I do. And he's like 10. I'm 20 years old and I get scared by the most stupid things. At least I got 8 diamonds now. I gotta now try and not walk into a pit of lava after like mocking my friend like a couple of days ago for him falling in lava. And here I am, buddy, veteran of Minecraft, falling into like a pit of lava like an idiot. Well, at least I've got a diamond pickaxe now. I can make a bucket and cover the floor in lava. Lava, water. I don't need to cover the floor in lava. I have a bucket, don't I? Oh yeah, it's in my chest. Or it got burned alive. One of those things happened. Do I have enough iron? Yes, I have enough iron to make an anvil. I have a Fortune 1 book, and most likely I will find a Fortune book when I go fishing at some point. So I'm going to make 3 blocks of iron and a anvil. Place that down. Chuck the pickaxe in. And it's such a weak enchantment that it's perfect. There was something else I wanted to do. It was make a bucket, because I lost my bucket in the lava. And I need to go and harvest some water from my infinite water source, which is marginally closer. This song sounds like it's from Minecraft, but I have never heard it in my life. What is this? Okay. I have never heard that song. See, there's so many songs in this game that you just don't hear. And like, the only ones you know you hear are like bloody Sweden and stuff like that. Although, to be honest, Curse is very similar to Sweden. It has the same tune in it. Does Minecraft just have this in every song where it's the same tune? It must do. Oh no, it's Undertale again, so it doesn't matter anymore. Right, I wanted that. The news report. Ooh. This is what I get for putting in the entire soundtrack. I end up listening to the random short things. This sounds like Sonic Colors again. Yeah, I was right. I know the songs in Sonic Generations, so I don't even know why I just went, oh no, it's something completely different. I mean, I don't know them off by heart, but I can recognize them because they sound higher quality than this, to be honest. Although this game is a DS game, so kind of makes sense. Well, they did also bring it out on the Wii, so it's not just a DS game. Oh, I'm tired. I don't know why. Oh, the lava was closer than I thought. Yep, that's safe. It's in the corner, and then I go mining. I was so used to my old thing where I had my super fast, delightful, ultra mega pickaxe, but now I have to deal with this kind of worse one. Although it will get better eventually. Because I wouldn't mind also getting a Silk Touch pickaxe, just because one of those would be super useful, especially if I want to get Nilium. So I only need like 10 obsidian to get to the Nether. Have a nice sip of herbal tea. I don't know why I have to keep mentioning it's herbal. There's nothing special about it. It's literally just peppermint tea. I hope that when I spawn into the Nether, I hopefully will have a good spawn. Because usually I end up with a terrible spawn. And I really, really want to spawn like maybe in or next to a Nether fortress. One of those things would be great. I don't want to spawn in a Crimson Forest because a Crimson Forest would get me killed. Because that is the home of all of the Hoglins and Piglins, and they do not like your existence if you're not wearing gold. And I do not want to waste my gold on armor, to be honest. Nor do I want to trade with them at the moment. I don't have it. And I'm not going to get enough gold until I slaughter their dead brothers. Some more iron. We're slowly regaining all the iron we lost. I need a stack of cobble so I can traverse the nether without dying. And I need a flint and steel, so I need some iron and some flint. There it is. Then where do I want to place this portal? Where is a nice, interesting place? I think the one place I did see that was kind of interesting was in here. Okay, I won't do some good parkour. Alright, up we get, or just miss. Come on, up. There we go. Yeah, I want to put it here. So I'd go like that, like this, and like that. And it looks nowhere near as good as I wanted it to, but it will do for now. I'll fancy it up later when I actually have the ability to. Like I should have emptied more of my inventory. Oh. I literally said where I'd spawn. Where do I spawn? Literally where I don't want to spawn. Oh, this is gonna be pain. Oh, there's a ghast here as well. Go away. How do I do anything? They're already detonating me. I cannot see that far. There's no... Hello. Hello. You come to torment me? Ah, perfect. The grave song starts playing. Oh, they really don't like me. I don't like them either, to be honest. I didn't want to spawn here. But as always, the game has to turn around and tell me to just bugger off. Where can I even go? Is there like a nether fortress that would actually be nice to go to? Oh, actually it won't be, but there's no nether fortresses. I don't want to find remnant. That's something I don't want to find yet. Out of that. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to see one because then I'd be like, oh yeah, that's where I can go later. But right now, I have the... Oh no. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. No. He's dead. Okay. I'm alive. Oh. I have a carrot. This is why I didn't want to spawn here. Because there is only pain and suffering here. It is full of hoglins and they all hate me because I don't have gold armor on me. Oh no, they've spotted me. Run! Why are you not running? The nether is always pain whenever I go here. Why? Why does it hate me? It's just... I want to enjoy the nether. I want to go to the nether for once and feel like I can be happy here. But no, instead of being just chased by pigmen, they're not stopping. Oh, there's a ghast now as well. Stop running, continue running. Get it. Oh, there's a ghast. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. There's a basalt biome as well. Two of the biomes I don't want to be next to spawning there, because that one's full of just... Oh, there's 3 pain biomes. It's only pain. Nether... Why? I'd been fine if it was just the nether waste, but then you had to spawn me in an even worse place. I mean, to be honest, at least I can say I'm not in the soul sand place. I do not want to be in the biome that is solely full of skeletons. Oh, look at that herd of striders next to those piglins. I don't even know anymore. I hate them either way. Oh, well, I just fell. That's nice. Is there literally nothing nice? It's like, I like that you're giving me the new biomes, like, just to see them off the bat, but you had to pick the worst ones, because they're the most painful ones to be in. There is nothing fun about any of these biomes, they're all just suffering. I don't even know where the portal is anymore. I think it's above me, actually. Yeah. I gotta go up. It's like, they didn't even spawn me next to a warped one. Like, the warped ones are nice. I like the warped biome, because all you need to do is not look at the Enderman. In this biome, I have to make sure I walk around with gold armor, but even then, I'm still gonna get attacked by giant charging pigs. Because the hoglins don't care if you're wearing gold or not, they're gonna shank you either way. Let's see. I went out the right way, that's fine. I was hoping to at least find a nether fortress somewhere nearby there, but I'm not prepared for the nether yet. There's a skeleton there. Okay, let me just go to bed, guys. Just pretend I don't exist. I'm not here. Oh no, don't fail at jumping. There's zombies next to you. This weird upbeat Undertale music is just oddly fitting for the goonery that's happening right now. Right. I may as well make an axe again, because that would be useful. I'm a whole set of armor. Why not? Nothing hurts having a set of armor if my inventory would open. Look at that! The Grim Reaper is now fully kitted out. It looks really weird, but it works. It works. And then we got my have on. I don't even know what that cape actually means. Like, it probably has some meaning behind it, but I think it's the 10-year anniversary cape, actually. That might actually be it, yeah. But I feel like Minecraft Bedrock shouldn't have 10-year anniversary stuff. Because Bedrock's pretty much its own game. It's Minecraft Java Edition, but beaten with a stick with features removed. It's pretty much what it is. Which is why I don't like it that much. I mean, like, the only thing I actually like about it is that you can you're basically forced to support your favorite texture pack, because otherwise I would never support them. I'm like, no, I don't want to spend money on that. But then I'm like, oh, I want a texture pack for Minecraft. Oh yes, I want to buy this. But then when it comes to the other ones, it's like, oh yeah, I don't support them on Patreon or whatever. I don't have the money. But the moment I'm told, oh yeah, you have to buy this thing, I'm like, yeah, I am happy with that. I love that. That gives me more inclination to support things. Does it make any sense? It shouldn't make sense. I should enjoy the freeness more. No, I'm weird like. It's like I was enjoying using YouTube Premium for a while, but then because of money reasons, I decided not to, and it just made more sense to do Spotify. Because Spotify would at least let me listen to music on my Xbox while I'm playing games. And I wouldn't have to deal with the adverts on that. So, I mean, it's generally better. I'm not going to turn around and ask my Google every 2 seconds, like, hey, can you play some music? And then everyone else can hear it. But it doesn't matter, because my headset's trash anyway, so people can hear it either way. So in the end, it ended up being pointless and just didn't really mean anything. But I'm fine with my purchase. I don't mind it. At least when I go onto Spotify, I'll look at a playlist and it has music in it, rather than going onto a playlist and it's completely just full of things I can't listen to. Right, so I wanted to do something. I think I want to start trying to do some fishing, actually. I think it would be a good idea to start fishing. Because if I can get a lovely, nice, good fishing rod, I can actually start getting somewhere. Because I'm not gonna AFK fish, that's just, that's not really something I want to do. Like, I mean, I don't even think it's possible in Bedrock to begin with anyway, but it's just, it doesn't feel right if you AFK fish. Plus, to be honest, fishing normally is relaxing anyway, so why would I need to just not do anything? Alright, so we want some of that. I think all my gold. The more and more I realize things have been burned, the more and more sad I get. This sign can be removed because it's now cow farm and just wheat farm. One cow farm. I did realize I forgot a sugarcane farm, so I can put that on this sign. 2. That's an E farm. I don't need an E farm. Wheat farm. Then 3 is sugarcane farm. And then 4 is something. What can 4 be? I'm trying to think here. Oh yeah. Find. Fortress. I can't actually see what I'm typing at, but oh. Well, I guess that thing just doesn't exist on the sign anymore. It's dead, Jim. We're never gonna know. It's gonna. We now count in 1, 2, 3, 5. Perfect. Just skip a number. Why not? God damn you, sign. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to eat some basic foods. That's nice. I can't remember if you can make. Oh wait, because beetroot soup is actually, yeah. At least I think. Or is it beetroot stew? I don't know. It's beetroot something. I know you can put beetroot in a bowl and it becomes something. I know it's not beetroot salad because that would just be. Well, that's not really anything. It's just a bowl full of beetroot. Right, anyway, oh yeah, I wanted to make a fishing rod. I love how I just randomly forget something I said 2 seconds ago. I'm doing great. Where did I put my string? There it is. Some wood, I don't need that. Get sticks and a fishing rod, and where did my fishing rod go? Why are you trying to put a mushroom on my fishing rod? Maybe you can tame... No, wait, no, because I think the mushroom on the fishing rod is actually for the strider, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable in the ways of Minecraft. I don't remember these things. I only remember things by doing them, not by reading them. If I read them, I most likely forget. Why am I trying to eat? I'm already full on hunger. Give me that. Give me the beetroot seeds. Yeah, that actually planted. Okay. Carrot. 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 That's something. Right, we got our fishing rod. We have this really midget pool. Although it is very deep, so I mean it's perfect for fishing. It's so small that it makes no sense that I'm going to find any of the things that I find in here. But it works. I've almost finished my tea. I haven't even been streaming for an hour. Oh. Just stretch. Oh. I got so used to how quick Lure 3 and Luck of the Sea bring out fishes that I thought I can't in the sea. Well, I mean it's the sea. It'd be very sea if that was the sea. Unless for some reason this world hasn't spawned with a sea biome. I'm just gonna spin around the pool while I wait. Oh! I almost missed that. I think I'm only going to be getting fish for a while. This is great. At least I'll solve my food problem, I can say that. Because to be on fishing in my my other world, I basically had food for days. We had like stacks upon stacks of fish because I just randomly would go fishing because it's enjoyable. It's nice to just sit down, relax, do nothing, and just press a button every now and again. Oh, I got really confused on what that was, but it's Sonic Colors. I was like, why there's some weird orchestral thing playing? And it's the Sonic Color theme. But I think without the singing. Oh, I just missed a fish. I was too busy staring down at the floor waiting for fish to arrive. Get through the floor, how dare you? I hope I will get a better fishing rod soon. We're just gonna run in a circle. Hopefully this will fish quicker. Probably won't, but we'll do it. I am so damn slow at catching fish. I need to get back to my fishing prowess. I used to be so quick. Oh, that one went through the floor, how dare he? I literally have zero idea why I'm spinning in a circle around this thing, but I mean, why not? Oh, I found the sea. It's not the sea, why'd you keep calling it the sea? I have some serious issues with just calling like small pieces of water the sea every time I fall into them. Ah! Oh, I see. That's what happened. I got detonated by a creeper. Nice. I didn't help myself there. I'm just slowly making this lake expand. It's not really, it's like a crap pond. It's pretty much what it is. Give me the dirt, please. Ah! Jesus Christ, why are there so many creepers? Like, what the hell? 3 have detonated in the same spot. God, it's seriously concerning. This game has some obsession with spawning creepers non-stop. It doesn't want to spawn anything but creepers. If I do this though, I think I have my bucket on me, so... Oh, hello zombie, nice to see you. I'm trying to make this pond slightly larger, and you're just being mean to me. I don't appreciate it. These creepers gave me the perfect idea of just making a bigger pond, so it makes more sense and is less trash. Alright, come on. Oh, okay. This looks absolutely horrible, but that's fine. Where's my bucket? There's my bucket. Oh, look at that, we got a medieval play now. I enjoy. Okay, now we have an input water source here. So I can do that. And do that. And do that. And then that should make more of it full. I don't know why I didn't like. Hello Creeper, nice to see you. Can you please stop detonating the pond I'm trying to make? For God's sake. I cannot go 2 seconds without there being a Creeper detonating something I'm working on. Like, Jesus Christ. I swear they're like the only mob that spawns. Do that. Do that. Okay, there we go. Oh look, there's another creeper! Wow! What a surprise! Who would have expected a creeper to spawn near me again? At least it didn't detonate anything that time because it couldn't. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that, boy. A lot of that happens. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we can go to the next level. Hello, Spider. Nice to see you. How's it going? I don't like you. Please leave. I'm trying to make a lake. If you could just drown in it, that would also be nice. Oh, I fell in with you. Nice. Yep, that did what I wanted. Nice. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, I'm falling. Oh, yes, I'm just slowly drowning 2 spiders in a pool. It's great. I think I could put it there. Oh, I actually put it too far, but that's fine. That is fine. In the wrong place. If I put that there. Ow! You mean... I wanna make a lake in peace. Can you stop hitting me from farther than you actually, like, what? Like, Stretch Armstrong just, I can't say the word strong there for a second. Stretch Armstrong, where he just randomly elasticates his arms. He could just slap. The zombies just slap me across the map, it's great. Just what I wanted. Now let me just fix fish in the newly expanded lake. I might get more fish because it's raining. I don't know. I don't know how Minecraft's fishing mechanics work fully. I do need to get rid of that floating tree though. Someone is going to have vandalism if I see that. Someone is going to like find where I live and slap me for leaving a floating tree. Although I do need to fish. I would like a new fishing rod. I wouldn't mind a nice enchanted fishing rod to get myself going, but I guess I just don't get all what I want. I'll just mine this tree then, and then maybe it'll give me good luck for removing a tree. Because I did my good deed of removing something that did not exist, it might give me something nice. Or it will detonate a creeper behind me and allow me to expand the lake even more. That's also an option. Look at this, right? I'm going to be turning this land in just to... Look, I can't speak English right now. Why? Why do I fumble my words when I'm trying to say something smart? God. Right. Let me try that again. At this rate, with all the creepers exploding, I'm going to be turning this place into a fucking luxury sea resort. There we go. I swore, because I hate how much I can't speak my own language. Oh, thank you for the Nautilus shell. I don't need that. Anytime I want a specific thing, I never get it. I just never get it. But then the moment I'm not looking for it, I get it. So I don't want to spend this entire time fishing just so I can get some stuff going. Because, I mean, the only other things I can really do are stuff like I need to go to the nether. Or I need to go on world exploration to find some items. Which generally I think while I'm at work I'm just going to be doing random grindy stuff. And trying to do them on stream. Because it's not really appealing to just watch a man press one button and move back and forth every now and again to catch fish. Although it could be. I don't know. I don't know people's tastes. I'm just saying what I... Although, to be honest, I probably would watch someone fish if they are actually interested. I would definitely not mind... that's a piece of leather. I don't think I'm going to be getting a fishing rod. Although saying that, it did take me a while when I was getting a fishing rod in my single player world, so... Well, I mean, it wasn't single player, it was not streamed version. Not streamed world, there we go. I am gonna say though, this world is actually the Forest Glades seed that is one of the default seed game. Because on my other one it was on the Survival Island world. And I kind of got really annoyed of just constantly mining into caves that were underwater, so I decided I'd go for something else. Because I want this to be a relaxing experience, and mining into the sea every 2 seconds and getting annoyed by it is not relaxing in the slightest. I mean, I say that as a song like this has come on, and it's not relaxing in the slightest either, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, eventually I'll get into what I'm good at, which is building. And when I can do that, things will be even better. But to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be getting into the building before I get my computer. But I don't know. I don't know how long it'll take me to do anything. If I can be really quick at it. I might even try and see if I can find some way to transfer the world from to PC. Because if I can do that, then I can keep the world, and I can keep it going, and I can keep doing things with it. But that all depends on if I actually consistently keep on doing the live streaming stuff. Because I do want to. I just need to obviously do it when I have time in the day, which right now I do. Because I haven't got to go to work, I've done my chores, I've had my lunch. I've got to, although I do have to stop streaming at 3 o'clock? Yeah, I have to stop streaming by 3 o'clock, so then I can get ready to go to work, voice break, get ready to go to work, and tell them that I can work till 11, because for some reason I'm working a really short, rubbish shift. Because that just seems to be like what management's doing to me at the moment. Just making me have really weird rubbish shifts. Problems of a 0-hour contract. They're never good for giving you logical hours. They're always terrible. But I mean, at least they're flexible. That's the only good thing. Because I ran out of my tea, I'm now drinking my juice. Got to transfer from one beverage to another. Although the only issue is my juice is a lot louder because it's in a massive metal bottle. It's not exactly the most quiet thing. I mean, obviously, because I'm not watching my stream, I have no idea how loud or quiet anything is. I could be really quiet, my music could be really loud. I don't know. I literally cannot have the stream open, because if I do, my internet starts dying, so I have to have just the stream manager open and hope it works. Why is there a pufferfish in a pond? Explain to me, game. I don't know how long I'm going to be fishing for before I get something useful. See, this is where an AFK fisher becomes more tempting. But my controller has like no battery, so I'm gonna have to charge it when I go to work. And I threw that on the land. That was a terrible shot. Good job. I love like the precarious doing that one goal right there. I keep falling in the bloody water though. I mean, at least it looks more natural than the weird little box thing. I mean, the creepers did a good job making the river look less horrible. Like, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's classed as. It's like a weird deep puddle with a pothole filled with water. And then they expanded it into a pond where there's no ducks in Minecraft, so we just have to cry inside. Like, come on, of all, like, why do they not add ducks into game? Like, come on. Like, they could have brought them in with the aquatic update and it would have been like, oh yeah, we got ducks, we got seagulls, like, yeah, it would have been... But they didn't. But then, to be honest, whenever they add creatures in, they add like one. Every time. They only had one. And you're like... Why? Why only one? You got mod creators that add like 20 million mobs in, and who makes an update with like 3 blocks and like a mob, and it's like, wow, amazing. I get that maybe Forge is easier to program, but even then, like, come on. Like, they've got to have some systems in place to make everything easier for themselves. Otherwise, it's just terribly poorly planned out. I can 100% guarantee you that it's quicker for them to program stuff in this version of the game rather than the Java one. Because this version of the game is probably better programmed, but the issue is it's still more buggy somehow. It's like, I don't know how, but they've managed to make it worse than the Java edition. The Java edition is more stable. And yet that version is the one on a more dated, kind of rubbish thing. Java is a terrible programming language. It's so slow and all that, which is why Minecraft is super laggy and intensive on PC. It's also why they couldn't bring it to console. It to be reprogrammed in, like, I think it's C++ they programmed it in? I think? It's one of the C's. It's either C++ or it's just C. Although I doubt that. C doesn't seem like something that they... I don't even think C even gets used anymore. So it wouldn't be C. Could be C#, but I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's C++ though. Which obviously C++ is more of a confusing programming language. A lot quicker. Which, like, kind of makes up for the fact it's confusing. I mean, I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about here, but I don't. I don't know how to program in any programming language. Like, I try to make games, but, like, I don't make them using programming languages. Like, at the moment, the only thing I know how to use is Unreal Engine's blueprints, and that's it. That's not really programming, that's just attaching nodes to nodes and doing, like, the most basic things. To be honest, I am getting closer and closer to getting myself a PC. My controller batteries are low. Nice! I have to plug my headphones into the cable and switch on the socket. Otherwise my controller will die because the battery on it is the worst thing in existence. But at least I got the longer cable now rather than the weird short rubbish one. I may as well keep that one just for charging my headphones whenever I feel like it. I'm amazed it let me catch that one or not the other one. Okay, game. Oh! I was running away from that, and then it turns out it's just a piece of garbage that no one actually cares about. I love how I've got a pile of lily pads over there. It's just great. God, we're on the bloody Undertale train right now. Just instantly goes from Undertale to Undertale. I might end up having to, like, when I get my computer back, I might end up having to stream Undertale at some point. I might try it. I don't know. I mean, last time I played it, I was incredibly terrible at it, and I'm just gonna say I rage quit against the pacifist route when I was up against the dog in a suit of armor and couldn't avoid anything, which just shows how terrible I was at the game. Couldn't even make it past that, which everyone else found easy. Come on, why you do this to me? This is bullying. I'm an innocent boy and trying to fish and you're here shanking me with arrows. Why is there a drowned? What? I'm coming to get you, boy. Don't shoot me away. Ow. I can't get to him. There we go. Oh, there's just pain over that mountain. That's not even a mountain. Why do you like this? Oh no, I was terrible at backing away, and oh, there's another skeleton. Okay, we're just going to bed. We're not even going to continue fighting that. That's just insanity right there. Ooh, my farm is ready. I kind of just was fishing for ages, so didn't really pay attention to it, and it's all beautiful. It's grown. I do still need to sleep though, it doesn't matter that, oh, there's a creeper here. Go away, I'm not here. You don't know who I am, you don't see me. Sleep. Oh. Right, now we're just gonna consume wheat and carrot. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It did nothing to me nor the terrain. I forgot we were on stone, and stone barely takes from creepers. It's good. Jesus. At least I don't need to deal with that pain. It was like whatever the hell was going on earlier. All of those mobs just crawling over the mountain. Why are you like this game? I bet you it's lag. I bet you my internet is just dying right now and it's like, too much. Can't handle stream and online play. I bet you that's what's happening. Oh, I just broke an ungrown carrot. Good job, me. Okay. Oh, that wasn't grown and I broke it by accident. Nice. I like doing that. I love it when I break and I'm... Why'd you come back? Oh, I broke something that wasn't even grown yet. Stop it. Oh, that one gave me more beetroot. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Give me my seeds. There we go. I have got 41 carrots. And a lot of stuff. I need to empty my inventory. I will empty some stuff into this chest. I am dumping stuff. We'll dump those. That. No, I missed it. That. The bucket can stay with me. Seeds can go. That can go. That can go in there. Okay, now I can fish properly again. I've got a lot of XP from fishing, I'm not gonna lie, it's nice. It's also nice, because I want more than just XP, I want to actually have the ability to gain a better fishing rod from this. Because then the moment I get a better fishing rod, I'm set on getting other things, like cool loot, cool treasure, like, those are the same things, but it's fine. Although, is it? Can loot and treasure be different? Maybe. I don't know. I'm asking a question and answer, so there's no point. Although, I won't mind it. If I can get fishing rod and not fish. Like, I don't really care about fish. I'm not really in the business for fish right now. I have enough fish. I mean, I've got more than enough carrots to suffice my hunger. Like ever. Like, I'm gonna be making all these farms and then they're just gonna be completely pointless and unneeded. They're just gonna exist. Because at this rate, I don't think any of my friends are gonna join me in this server. I think the only person who'd join me is my brother, but the issue is he'd only be on when I'm not on, so yeah. It's great. I think the only thing I've done is basically make it so I can play the same world on my Switch and also on my Xbox. It's the most pointless thing. I mean, if my friend that seems to just disappear and not answer me ever comes on, then maybe we might do it. But to be honest, whenever he comes online, it's when everyone else is online, so it's just like, oh great. I want to play a specific game with him, and like the other one other is bored of it, and the other one doesn't actually have the game, and it's just like, oh yeah, I'll come on now. But the moment you're on your own and you actually want to play games with me, I won't be on. So it's always bad timing, and it's annoying. It's like yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, I'll try and see if you can join me on Minecraft, and then he just doesn't pick up his phone. It's like, okay, I see. Hello, darkness, my... I mean, I love that the sad music is playing right now as I mention this, but like... I don't actually really care that much, it's just... Oh, I wouldn't mind it if I end up being the only one on, because otherwise it just makes spending money on this pointless. So, I mean, it will 100% probably be I stop streaming this on Xbox, move the world over to PC, and then just never pay for Realms ever again. Because of that rate, it's no point. There's no point. But then I can't really play the world on my Switch at that point, which is a thing. So I mean, I'll probably have Dusk by then on Switch, because I think Dusk on Switch will probably come out before I have my PC. So I could play endless mode, I could play through the campaign, I could also not play the game. I mean, I do have Animal Crossing, but I have this weird thing where I play it and then I just get to a certain point and I stop playing it for no reason. It's always great. The fishing. I actually might have to try and continue this while I'm at work, the fishing side of things. at least everyone, all my family that go to school are at school though, so the internet's generally running better than it would do, because no one else is on it. Oh, I didn't add the Celeste soundtrack to my playlist. I don't know why I didn't do that. That would have been a good idea to put that on as well. Oh, at least I know another thing to add to my playlist later. So considering that's not working for me, I couldn't remember what I actually wanted to do. I think I wanted to go on a little investigation to see if there's any sugarcane anywhere. That's what I wanted to do. So, I mean, hopefully there's some sugarcane over here. So if I do that instead of the fishing right now, that would be something. Because if I can find some sugarcane, I can set up a sugarcane farm that's temporary to get work on a thing. I can try and lure some cows in to set up a temporary cow farm. Use the wheat I've got to breed them. And then at a future date, I will make a cow hole which they can all just sit in, and I can just breed them forever. Although I don't know if I want to know if mob suffocation exists in Bedrock or not, because I think it doesn't. I don't think mob suffocation is in this version, which means like I could have like an absurd amount of cows in a spot, but I would have liked it if the mob suffocation was a thing. I got some sugarcane. I need a bucket. And then I can go back home and set up my farm. I think I got cobblestone on me. If not, I'll just have to go back to the base and grab some. I am drowning underwater, that's nice. And I'm gonna need fences or walls or something anyway. It's also another good thing, I should prop a sheep farm as well. Pig farm might be useful, but to be honest, I never find any use for pigs. Pigs just end up just being completely pointless and just kind of trash. Like, literally all they are is a food source. They're not multi-purpose like sheep or cows. Like, even chickens have an extra purpose, and eggs to make cakes and stuff. And I mean, who wouldn't want to make cakes? Cakes are just the best. In real life, I'd probably disagree with myself there, but in-game, they're great. I mean, I won't lie, I will eat a cake, but I tend to not exactly go out of my way to get one, because they just end up making me feel sick after a while. They're too sweet. They're always too sweet. So, I've got my sugarcane, I have a stack of cobble here. I need what's in my inventory. Okay, so I think we're going to, so that'll be that, and then we go here. Oh wait, no. We don't want that. We want it like this. And then we mine until we get to the other end. I love how I'm like randomly singing when there's actual background music going on. I don't really need to say anything when there's music going on, like, the music's good enough, but it feels weird if I'm sat there saying music. It doesn't seem right. How did I double empty the bucket? God damn you. Let me do that. There we go. Then we want the bucket back. And then I want the sugarcane. For a second I thought I placed that on the one side where there was a tree in the way, but no, it's fine. I placed it far enough away. Oh no, I did it wrong. This ain't how it's supposed to... Sir? No. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna have to just quickly mine this and move everything over because I accidentally did it. It's always good when I do it wrong. I want it to look new. Oh, well, I guess you made my job easier. Yay! Stupid bloody creepers. I hate them. They just always appear when you don't want them there. And when you want them, they're not there. Give me that. Yes, now I can run out of dirt. Nice. I didn't want any dirt anyway. If I just grab that. I could probably nick some dirt from places. There we go. Did I not? I thought I picked up that other stuff. Unless that's all I had. I don't know anymore. There is a spider trying to murder me though, so I mean, I have to deal with that first, then worry about that. That bow can go away. I just realised I'm not wearing... Yes, I am. I haven't died yet. I thought I died at one point. Oh, yes. Randomly didn't know what that was for, but thank you. Do that. And more dirt to transplant into the lake thing. And now I don't need to worry about that anymore, so I can just continue to dig how I want. Hello Enderman, can you not walk in the way? I would rather not hit you when I'm trying to dig a hole, please. Alright, so I want some more sugarcane there, then a river bit there, then a sugarcane there. We dig this way. And then we just... Excuse me? Sir, I do not appreciate you shooting me with your thick bow. Be gone, peasant. Oh, small everywhere. I hate this. Ah, why? Where did you even come from? I swear to God nothing spawns 27 blocks away. I swear they spawn 100% closer than that. Oh, he gave me a carrot again. I don't know. I don't really need a carrot, but thank you. I may as well replace the carrot there. I don't know what got deleted there, but something did. I do need that though. I really should have made a shovel. Because now I'm just mining this by hand, and it's terrible. I probably also need to build like a random shack so I can... Oh, hello zombie, I'm busy here, can you not see? Okay. Oh, I thought I finished my... He literally just... A creeper just appeared behind me and detonated all the sugarcane. For God's sake. Why? Why? Why does the sugarcane get destroyed? Why is there a creeper 2 centimeters behind me? That literally means that it spawned next to me. Like, what? I have to now go on a bloody journey to find some sugarcane because the game decided that I didn't deserve the sugarcane, apparently. I just went to find some. It's supposed to be relaxing. Like, come on. Why? Why? I want some enjoyment, and I'm sat here being detonated from, like, behind by everything. There's just creepers everywhere. There's nothing but creepers. I hate it. Grim Reaper's gotta swim through the sea again. Oh, the river. I'm just obsessed with calling everything the sea, apparently. mean, to be honest, I'm kind of happy that right now a medieval is playing in the background. So I mean, it's the perfect music to be playing while I'm on an adventure searching for sugarcane in the deadly night. They're just only on console edition owns like 20 million things, whereas like I'll be on Java, barely see a soul. Okay, we got 2 bits of sugarcane there. Is there any more? Because to be honest, it's gonna be a bit harsh if there's literally just 2 pieces of sugarcane. Oh, it's Megalania. Oh. He stinks. I love how, like, the moment I'm going on an adventure, just, like, Magnovania plays for some reason. All I need now is, like, hordes of enemies just start flying mountain towards me. I mean, I don't want that, to be honest. I'd prefer it if they didn't do that, but I mean, it would be suiting. Especially if I owned them all and didn't die from them, but in the usual cases I'll probably die from them. I found some more sugarcane. I love how my entire time I've just been, rather than doing anything else, I've been swimming in the sea. I 100% guarantee that in reality that I was humming was really off-key and terrible, but my brain was like, nah, I'm gonna make you sound somewhat okay. But everyone else is just dying inside the moment I even remotely hum a song. Everyone just cries like, why must I suffer? Why? Hopefully, though, I can get myself prepared while I'm at work on break to have all the things I require so I can come back to a nice world that is fully prepared for me to do as I please. I've also got to make sure that while I'm going to work, I also download the Twitch stream and set it to upload on YouTube. And then probably sit there and just stare at it like, it's broken, what a surprise. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the stream has been glitching out every now and then or something, or just something terrible has happened to it. I don't even... I think it is... This is where I got the sugarcane last time. I don't know why I got confused and lost for a second there. I think it's the longest I've streamed in a long time, though. Like... I'm surprised I'm doing as well as I am. I think I've just gotten used to talking lots because of work. Like, obviously getting more shifts at work was a good thing, because it meant I could learn to somewhat speak at a normal rate like a normal human being. Although, would it really be classed as being like a normal human being? I don't think it would. I think it'd be something else. I think it would be talking at the normal rate like a normal Twitch streamer, maybe? Keyword, maybe? Because obviously they do have their silent moments, but that also depends on the game they're playing. Like, I would not class myself as a Twitch streamer. I literally just occasionally appear on here every now and again. It's like the people who followed me before probably just forgot I even existed because I haven't streamed in ages. And the last time I streamed with no mic because I was just trying to record my Xbox. Why does this song remind me of Teletubbies? I 100% guarantee this is Sonic Colors, but it just reminds me of Teletubbies. That scene from some Sega game. Don't know what one, but it is one. Okay. I need some cobblestone fence wall time. Hello chickens, how's it hanging? I've got to go cook some fish. I'll nick this egg though that you dropped, because that could be useful for future reasons. I don't know, I could make a cake if I want to. I think this is another Sonic Colors song that's playing here. This is the save screen, okay. It's really weird when the save screen is just like higher quality than some of the other music. Right. So we take that, we turn it into a load of cobblestone walls. We take this, turn it into a load of cobblestone walls. We then put it away, and we cook my fish. There's something else I need. Oh yeah, I need the wheat, because I need to use that to collect the cows. I can nom on some fish. Although I would say that I am 100% going to be replacing fish with golden carrots. There is no way I won't be replacing them with golden carrots. I'll go full Hermitcraft mode. Come on. No. Lovely. Alright. Now, I want to do something. I'll just randomly forge you one this coal, why not? May as well craft it. Craft it? Mine it. Completely different thing. Oh, we're back to Undertale again. I love transitioning between Undertale and Sonic, and then Undertale and Sonic again. Oh, ow, ow. I lost a whole heart from just falling slightly. Right. Give me that. Where shall I build this farm? What if I did it here and went like this? Oh, that's some lag and a half. That's a weird. Okay, you want that. Game? Oh, it's because I was stood on there, that's why I now know. So... come on. Oh! Oh, why did I use the diamond pickaxe? That was a dumb idea. Alright. Fill. No, don't miss. This song is another music disc from Minecraft, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's from Sonic before and after the sequel. I think that's good enough. It could be bigger. It could. Aww, why you did this to me? It's not the plan. You were supposed to be nice, but you know you bullied me. There you go. Okay. I can smooth out the land over here. And then I'll try and find some cows, so I can set the breeding process going. Because I am going to not cheat in this world like my old single player one. Alright, those are sheep, they're not what I'm looking for. Those are chickens, I don't need those either. Where could my cows be? Of course, the moment for cows, they do not spawn. Lovely. Thank you, game, for always living up to your promise of not spawning the things I'm looking for. It's like literally any time I need a specific thing, the game just doesn't spawn it. It just seems to be like the luck of just me. I mean, to be honest, other people have this same issue where they're like, okay, I want to find this thing, and then it just doesn't appear. What? And then the moment they're not looking for it and they don't need it anymore, they find it and they're just like, why? Why you like this game? Oh, what did I do? Oh no, I keep doing weird things to my phone. I should probably turn it back on my phone, to be honest. It would probably be a good idea. And also, while I'm at it, I should probably put it on charge, because I would like to go to work with it not dying if I ever need the chance of using it. Because there's a specific game I want to play if I get put in a specific position where I can have the ability to use my phone that drains the battery ridiculously fast, and I would like it if it didn't do that. Why do I never... Why? Why do the cows just not spawn? Why? It's only spawning llamas, sheep and pigs. And chickens. Why do cows just despawn the moment I want them? Like, they never appear ever again. It's really frustrating. Right, you know what? Before all despawn, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna capture ourselves some sheeps. I bet you, for some weird reason, there's gonna be only one sheep and I'm gonna be sat here saddened. I do have a name tag so I can rename one. Come on then, boy. Or girl, I don't know what you are. You're a thing. Oh, why does it do that? Okay, I do that. Now I have another pen for cows if they ever decide to spawn. And if I go here, that's the climb up point. Oh, I need food. Carrots. There we go. Oh, look at that, a cow! Hello, mystical beast that just seems to disappear the moment I need you. Oh look, you have another friend over here. I need you both. Come with me if you want to not despawn. Hopefully. Because, I mean, of course, now that I'm looking for a sheep, the sheep doesn't spawn. But then I happen to be looking... Oh, look at that cow just despawn in front of my eyes. That's great. Great going there, game, when I can still see the thing. God, this game is terrible for that. Like, at least when I'm playing on Java Edition, I don't see a cow despawn before my very eyes, because it's like a few blocks in front of me and it despawns. Mate, what are you doing? It's not that hard to navigate that block. Like, is it that confusing to you? Like, come on. You just trying to get me killed, or you trying to get yourself detonated by a creeper? Like, what? Come on. Oh, look at that pile of zombies. Oh, for God's sake, you idiot cow. What are you doing? Why are you so obsessed with that cliff? You don't need to go up there. Why is your AI broken? Stop it. Leave me alone. You guys follow me and stop being idiots. I'm just gonna be sat here with like a zombie with a shovel following me for a while, aren't I? This is great. Alright, you go here with me. Single file, please. Thank you very much. And we block. Oh, you assholes. Oh. God goddamn zombies spawning 2 feet in front of me managed to let my cow escape. I need you to follow me, please. Alright, mate, stop spinning on the spot. It's not that hard. You're not on a fence post. You're on a block. Jesus Christ. Why are cows so dumb? There we go. Look at that. I'm so much better. Come over here. Eat some wheat. You don't need it. You don't have a friend. You're not even close enough to hit me. What do you mean? Enchanted helmet. I will look at what that is. It's thorns. Okay. That's a bit pointless. Oh, I have an achievement. Repopulation. Okay, thank you. There we go. There is a carrot here for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, that skeleton's trying to kill me. That's nice. Oh, you didn't. You. I hate you. You made me kill a crop, you absolute. Why? Stop spawning in my farms. Go away. I am stood here. There we go. I did it. Oh, Sonic Colors theme is playing now. The one that I actually like. I'm not even gonna try that because I'm not gonna sing it because I don't know the lyrics. It would just be horrible. I think people would physically cry. Where? Where did you even come from? Where could you have come? What the? What is this? I've been stood here for ages. Why? They just keep ninjaing out of nowhere. Like, I swear to God, the spawning distance is just so much shorter. Like, what? I want to fix my door, please. I swear to God, stop randomly spawning in my face. I don't even have my sword because I instantly just switch it out with something else every time. Oh, it's fine, he missed somehow. I killed a sapling, you absolute mongrels. Let's switch the wheat. Or not. Hello? Do I not have a sapling? I do. Switch to it. Oh, this is bad. Oh, he found me. Kill it. There we go. I just need to eat and kill. That's all I need to do. Oh my God. Oh. There's a skeleton in my sheep farm. I am literally right next to you. How? There is no excuse for this. Okay, we're not going that way. He saw. He knew what I was doing. Alright. I don't think I can even get home. That mountain is swarming with creatures. The only safe place right now is here. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Oh, I've only got 8 more minutes left until I'm gonna have to close off everything and to do other things and go to work and get money so I can live. Oh, Yeah, that's right. I didn't actually hit you, but I did it somehow. I am the champion. There is already a spider in this pen. See, this is why I'm thankful that there's no sweeping in this, but it's also why I'm not, because I hate it. I hate the fact that I don't have sweeping. Sweeping is just such a great thing. Why'd they not put it in? Like, come on. Why? Where did you even come from? I don't understand. There's just creepers appearing in random places half the time. They just make no sense. It's fine. If I get to my house, they'll despawn, because they tend to for some reason. Oh, slip. Good old bedtime. As I said, Sonic and Undertale. It's the only things I'm playing currently, for some reason. So I did want to do something, but I don't. Oh yeah, I remember. I want to try and find a sheep. If I can. If I can find a sheep before I have to close everything down, get ready to work, and leave, I'll be happy. I just need to hope that it actually spawns, because I don't have a good track record of things that I want spawning. I can 100% guarantee you I'm not going to find a sheep, and I'm going to be like, well, I give up then, and I'm going to be going back home and there'll be a sheep. There's a lot of chickens currently. I think my theory is this game hates me. It doesn't want me to have any friends. I see how it is, game. Was that a sheep I just saw there, or was that just a tree? It's just a tree. I'm hallucinating and seeing sheeps in trees. It's great. Maybe there'll be some over by the cows I saw earlier. I'm just hoping that the cows that are in the fence do not despawn, and that the sheep that is in the fence does not despawn. Because otherwise I'll be very upset if I turn around after having barely walked away from my house and they despawn. Oh, I need to eat. Any sheep before I go to work. That's annoying. There's a lot of llamas, but I don't really care about llamas. I don't need llamas. I don't even know how you breed llamas, don't know how you use llamas. Like, I don't understand llamas, they just exist. Sheep, on the other hand, I fully understand. I know what I have to do with them. Sheep! Get here, you're not allowed to despawn. I need you, you're precious to follow me. Boy, come here. I need to breed you with your friend, and hopefully there's some weird mechanic in this game that means that if you breed an animal, they don't despawn. Hopefully. Not you cows, this is for the sheep. Come up here, sheep. Yeah. There we go. And I can make you two fall in love again. And fix that, and we're all good. I don't need that dirt, because they'll come running for the wheat anytime. I can just do some final farmings, and I can end it after that. Because I literally have like 3 minutes until I have to get ready to go to work. Not until I have to go to work, I have like 15 minutes I think, but I'd prefer if I was ready to leave rather than pushing it the last minute. Give me all this dirt in this random creeper hole explosion. And then we just fill in the hole. Okay, I ran out of dirt, that's nice. We'll fill in that random ugly bit there. Okay, oh, before I end, there's a pumpkin at the pit. I must collect the pumpkin. Oh, more carrots, nice. I'm getting distracted by getting carrots. Right, okay, that's everything I can truly collect right now. So, that is everything for today. I am going to hop off, and I am going to go to work. I have managed for over 2 hours, so I mean, that's good for me. I managed to do that as well without getting tired, so I mean, I feel like I have achieved something today. I haven't achieved much, but I've achieved something. So, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Keyword probably. So that... I don't know, I might not actually be streaming tomorrow, yeah. Because I have to go to the shops tomorrow. I am then also going to the mall tomorrow to visit a friend. And then I'm also going to be doing a D&D session with some other friends. So I mean, I could end up a small amount of time where I have free time to stream, but I don't know. If not, I will most likely be streaming Saturday instead, so either time's fine. I mean, I was for a second thinking I wasn't going to be able to stream today, but I did manage to. So that's it for this, and I'm going to end the stream now before I end up talking more garbage.